Hey, what's happening, guys? It's your boy Goldie with Goldie Smell Good. I don't even know if you guys can hear this. This is my first live. What's happening, man? Can you hear me? This is my first live, bro. Just messing around with this capability, seeing how it works. Let me know in the chat if you can hear my volume. Type it in there. Already, man. Let's do it. What's happening, man? It's going down, man. I got my top sweet fragrances, guys. You feel me? I only got 5, man. Sweet fragrances is at the bottom of my pyramid. Oh, Dose Cabana, baby. Pour on. You feel me? We have the lemon, the lavender, you dig? In the base, we have the tobacco and the tonka bean. You feel me? Great signature scent, any season, any reason, man. What's your scent of the day? What you running with? Hold up, man. I love Alexandria, man. They're a great house. I got what's that joint called? The one that's inspired by the MFK. I think it's called Aqua Celestia. I think that's it. And I also got Mr. Siage, which is their take on Joe Malone, Myrrh and Tonka. How's that pineapple joint? Is it real pineapple? How does that one smell? That crazy pineapple. How many people we got in here? We got 2 people in here. I probably should have said one of those premieres so people could know I'm going live. I just popped the bad boy on and went for it, man. You don't know till you try. You got to go for it. All right, man. First off, we're going to start with my sweet fragrances, guys. That's citrus with musk. I love musk, man. Lemon or lime smell with musk. That's awesome, man, because I love lemon and I love lime. Those are 2 of my favorite citrus notes. And then I'm assuming it's going to dry down to that musk. That's pretty live. I'm going to have to check that out, man. Hannah's doing a good work over there at Alexandra, man. I got to go check that out, man. For real. So I just got 4 fragrances. I ain't going to take too long on this live. I got Honey Mori. Okay, now this has a dense lemon locked. I don't know if you smelled this one, man. You can get it for like $20, man. It's cheap. This is a Eau de Toilette. So it's a the lemon on here is dense though. It's not a light lemon. It's a dense lemon, and then it dries down to a vanilla and a chocolate. You know what I'm saying? Hold up. CH. Okay. Jeremy Fragrance. Okay. All right. I'm about to check him out, man. Jeremy doing his thing. He ain't gonna put out no anything. Whatever he put out is gonna be live. Yes. Dense lemon. The lemon is very dense. Now, this is more for the fall, winter, and spring locked. I wore it the other day. It was a little too much for that high heat. I actually tried to layer it with Nautica Voyage because I wanted to see how that lemon was going to play on the apple. You really have to control your sprays if you're going to do this in a high heat. But the lemon is dense, man. $20 on Amazon, and then it dries down to a chocolate and vanilla, and that vanilla is thick. That vanilla stick, man. It really is, you know. But yeah, check that out. Next. No, don't take too long. Got my boy Michael Jordan, man. My boy Mike. You can get this for like $9. And I'm thinking the density may be that lemon, probably mixing with that vanilla is what's making it dense. Like that's what I think is really doing it. Cause lemon and citrus, but how it plays on that vanilla makes it dense, with that vanilla being very dense as well. But I got the Michael Jordan, man. I got MJ, $9, bargain bin. You feel me? This is a gourmand that I can handle. Gourmand is at the low end of my spectrum. I'm not a fan of gourmand fragrances. However, this is one I can handle, okay? And it's a light gourmand. You can get these all day at the rack store. It smells good for a $9 fragrance, man. I'm trying to tell you. It's good 'cause you already know I despise vanilla. I despise vanilla, man. It's just too much for me, man. I can't handle it, man. It could almost make me nauseous too much vanilla, man. So you already know it's got to be serious. For me, I just got to control my sprays on it. But you see, it got a pretty good dent, so it's got to be live. You feel me? It's got to be live. All right, so yeah, MJ all day, fall, winter, spring, summer nights because it's very light. It's a very light, okay? Light gourmand action. All right, next. My next sweet fragrance, I've talked about this before. I don't talk about these a lot from the House of Rich list because they don't have these bad boys are very hard to find, man. They pretty much gone. And I don't like to talk about a fragrance you can't get your hand on. That's not cool, man. If you go out try to find it, I'm sure you can go on Macquarie and get it and everything, but it's not readily available. This smells very similar to Baccarat Rouge 540. Okay, very similar. If you like that Baccarat Rouge DNA, and this is a sweet I can handle. Okay, it's not overly sweet. All right, yeah, man, 540 all day. I layered this with Ryan Insurrection Pure 2, which is a vintage clone. It was live, had the sweetness and the woods coming up at the same time, man. Sweet, woody. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. They do go hard, man. Now, I haven't smelled it at Ariana Grande joint, but I heard that one smells just like Baccarat Rouge. I heard that. And that would be a good alternate for people who can't grab the rich list. Grab that, because from what I'm understanding, that one's pretty affordable too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, already. And last, the sweetest fragrance I own, probably one of the sweetest fragrances I've ever smelled in my life, man. And this is from Al Haramain, Amber Oud Rouge. And from what I'm understanding, this is discontinued, man. Yeah, 20 bones, man. Yeah, 20 bones and smell like a $300 or $400 fragrance. That's impressive to me. That is impressive, man. I'm telling you, man, these clone houses and inspiration houses, they own it, man. They own it, man. But here's another one. But this one I think is being discontinued because I got it for like 40 or 50. This bad boy is going for like $70 now. And when they go up in that lock, you already know when they start going up, they probably gonna be discontinued, man. You know what I'm saying? I heard this is outselling the Baccarat Rouge Extrait. And that's is what this is a clone of the Baccarat Rouge Extrait that Parfum to my nose, because it's super dense thick. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Super dense, thick, sweet. Sweet, 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 man. You know what I'm saying? But that's it, man. Those are my four sweet fragrances. I don't have many because that's at the low end of my pyramid, man. The sweet fragrances. Yeah, yeah. Well, you know what, man, lock that DNA, man. And a lot of people go nose blind to it. And sometimes I do. I've worn that fragrance. Well, not Baccarat Rouge. I've worn these. And sometimes I got a latex glove. Sometimes I got that burnt up smell, the burnt candy. Everybody talking about. Sometimes I ain't smell it at all. Favorite fragrance. Man, let me tell you, man, it does not cost a lot to smell good, man. And it really doesn't, man. Look, one of my most complimented fragrances is that Ryan Insurrection Pure 2. $20. Yeah, that late. Hold up, man. Stacks in the building, man. What's happening, Stacks, man? Your boredom went live, man. You know what I'm talking about? Your boredom went live. It's going down. You feel me? Already, Stacks. What's happening, man? My dog Stacks, man. In here, man. I love your intro, man. I lose it every time, man. What it do? What it do, baby? Sitting sideways. You feel me? Boys in the days. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Already, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, it's a gangster party in here, man. Everybody come on in, man. Stacks, you have to go back and watch it. I just did a little review. Just 4 fragrances. You know what I'm saying? It's live. I'm telling you, man, it's live. But yeah, man, it don't cost a lot to smell good, man. My most complimented fragrance, second most compliment, Ryan Insurrection, $20. $20, reeling in compliments. So price is not an indication of compliments. And let me tell you, 99% of the people don't care about what frag heads care about, man. It's only 1% of the population that can even pick up that niche or or whatever fragrance like that, man. The majority of people are gonna pick up on those inexpensive fragrances, man, and they smell good. Real. Man, Lock, that ain't gonna happen, man. Zero and trade that ain't gonna happen, man. That's over with, man. But I loved it in the '90s, man. I used to jam them boys. Gorilla Mob albums, classics, man. We just gotta hold on to those albums. The Gorilla Mob, then the album him and Trey did, what was that, like '05? Gotta hold on to that, man. That's a wrap on that. 360 Red, is that Perriellis you talking about, Stacks? I think that's what you're talking about. Oh man, you can't sleep on the inexpensive fragrances, man. 90 classics, y'all. Yeah. No doubt about that, man. No doubt. But yeah, man, you could really get it done with cheapies, man, as far as, compliments and getting positive attention, man. You know what I'm saying? Get you, Fred. Man, I started with Kevin Samuels, man. No cap, man. I started with Kevin Samuels. That was the first reviewer that I started following heavy and closely. And of course, I gravitated to him, how he dressed. I love that, and I learned a lot about style. And I started off with, yeah, RIP, man. I learned so much from Kevin, man. You just don't know, man. I started on Kevin like late 2017, 2018. And that's how I really got into it. And man, he's my favorite reviewer, man. I like the style, I like his fragrances. Nah, he's a bill. Life is nice. What's happening, man? Hold up, man. Yeah. Yeah, your boy's live, man. I just went live today. You feel me? Just went live, messing around. You know what I'm saying? Just trying something different. I like this. This is pretty cool, man. You know what I'm saying? Get to interact. You know what I'm saying? But yo, man, I started with Kevin, man. And Kevin, man, had me on that Rose Amber. Ooh, he had me on those fragrances that were off the beaten path. I'm talking about the ones that you just don't hear about. You know what I'm saying? And that's, like Scotch and Soda, Barfly. I got learned about that from Kevin. What else, man? So many M7. Man, so many fragrances, man. What was it? Bond 9, New York Oud. I used to have that. Man, New York Oud. Man, that was a beautiful plum oud joint. Man, look out, man. I used to have a little table my fragrances was sitting on. And that Bond 9 New York Oud fell out the table and the top broke, man. I should have kept it. That was a live plum fragrance. But I'm going to tell you which one is close. That Bond 9 Nomad. That new Bond 9 Nomad, it starts off fruity. Almost like that, what's that Bond 9 joint where the dude got the bow tie on the Bond 9? Y'all know what I'm talking about, the bottle, the blue bottle. That Nomad starts off fruity like that, almost like an Aventus. And then it dries down to a oud. It's a pretty live fragrance, but that Bond 9, he had me on that. Tom Ford, Great Vetiver, a whole lot of fragrances as a beginner. I ain't gonna lie, my nose wasn't ready for it. You know what I'm saying? So when I went into it, grabbing them rose oud, I wasn't there yet. You know, I had Alexandria Nostalgia, which is a clone of MFK, Oud Satin Mood. But I wasn't ready for it. But man, let me tell you, that mother was pulling compliments left and right. It was dense, it was strong, but I wasn't ready for it. But yeah, I started off with Kevin Samuelson to answer your question, man. I could talk about Kevin all day, man. You know what I'm saying? See. Hey man, Born 9, Issey Miyake, Pimp C. Born 9, Issey Miyake. Real. Am I correct? CH, I don't have many fragrances, man. I mean, I haven't counted. I may have 60. I don't have a lot. See, that's the thing. I never wanted to have like cologne for cologne's sake. I never wanted to have like 1,000 colognes because I'm not a collector. And I talked about this on my last video. Collectors are different. Collectors have entire lines, and that's cool. Collector just like the way it sit on his dresser. You know what I'm saying? That's not. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that, but that's not what I'm looking for. I just wanted a well-rounded out collection. Now I'm just going for fragrances I love. If I don't love it or a strong like, love, transportation, to transport me to another dimension, I really don't want it because I don't want to waste days and times with a fragrance that's you know what I mean? Come on, man. You got to count the days. You can't be wasting days wearing a fragrance that's blah, so and that's only going to come by sampling. So that's why I'm gonna be sampling. I got a Alexander fragrance lock, by the way, coming in a day or two. I got a review coming for it, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say what it is, but it's one of my favorite niche fragrances, and I'm gonna see how Hanny did. See if he came close. If he can get 80% close, it's cool with me. I ain't lying. Yeah, centerpiece. Centerpiece with that bow tie. So Nomad starts out smelling like centerpiece, and then it dries down to New York Oud, what it was, which I don't even think that fragrance is even around anymore. Man, Product Luna Oceans. I love that fragrance. I like that one. Life is nice. I like that, man. Sweet. Yep. Oh man, you in Miami, man. You got it going on, man. And down there smell like Prada Luna Rosa Oceans, man. For real, man. Yeah, yeah. Y'all put y'all center of the days in the chat, man. If y'all ain't already put it in there, man. You know what I'm saying? Center of the days. I put mine on my community page. That's what I'm running with y'all. This is a good any season, any reason. Dress it up, dress it down. I got it for $50 at Ross. Got pretty good quality. You know what I'm saying? I done re-up that bad boy at about 230. You know what I'm saying? Had to reapply. Got to project. You know what I'm saying? Soul Brothers, what's up, man? Yeah. Well, that's true too. Okay. My nose has changed tremendously. You know what I'm saying? When I went in Saks and Neiman's and Nordstrom's and got my nose on the Rosa Doves, the Memos, the Barbados, you know what I'm saying? The Bonds, the Crees, Tiziana Terenzi, Frederick Mall, the Chanel Lace exclusive line. I mean, that just blew my little old nose out the water, man. So once you smell those fragrances, it is hard to go back. You know what I'm saying? Like I've heard people say when you drive a truck, you can't really drive a car no more. That's what I've heard. Yeah. And block fragrances can become a love over time. That's another thing too. Unless your fragrance is off-putting, spend more time with it because it can become a love because we change, fragrance macerate. My Alexandria fragrance macerated on me. Finally, my Mr. Siage. That bad boy started out very myrrh heavy, but now it's dried down to what I smelled in Saks, which was the Joe Malone Myrrh and Tonka, which is a beautiful sweet fragrance, man. And for what I'm understanding, Alexandra has corrected that performance and quite naturally with an extrait de parfum. And that's another thing. What I'm learning about those, I had that fragrance for over a year. It took a bad boy a year to macerate, and I heard doers like that too. Those extrait de parfums, you gotta let those bad boys bake, man. You gotta let them sit in the oven, man. You gotta let them cook for a little while. You know what I'm saying? Because they do macerate and shift. And I'm glad I stuck with it because it's live now. It's just too hot for it right now. I wore it the other day in the high heat. Nah, man. Don't do it, man. I mean, I know the cool thing to say is you can wear whatever you want, whenever you want. Yeah, I mean, you're a grown man. You could do what you want to do, man. But, you know, you might not have a good time and you might be turning around, coming back to the house, washing it off, changing your clothes. And who want to waste all that time? And you know what I'm saying? And you could have been having fun, you know what I'm saying, enjoying yourself, man. And but of course you can wear what you want. I mean, come on, man. You're a grown man, of course. I mean, your skin, your money, but they they create those lines with summer, spring, winter fragrances for a reason. If you're wearing fall, winter fragrances in the summer, what you gonna wear in the fall, winter? Because you've already worn your dense fragrances. You know what I'm saying? Do a Poison Vert Stacks, what's that? Do a Poison Vert Casino. What's that? Is that an inspiration or is that an original? Black Tie from Jeremy Fragrance. Okay. Tell me about that one, CH. What's that one about? That black tie and the stacks. Tell me about that Do a Poison Vert Casino. Let me know about those, man. I bet you that black tie, man. I bet you that's something like a man, what's that fragrance, man? The real popular one, man. Everybody wear, man. I can't think of it right now, but it's real popular. I know it's something that's gonna be from the name Black Tie, suited up and booted up. You feel me? The goat has got on the sport coat today, guys. We have on the black button up. You feel me? The black and red pocket square. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Check your boy out, man. It's live, man. You know what I'm saying? Tuxedo. There we go. That's what I was thinking. Life is nice. That's what I was thinking. Tuxedo. All right, now what's that other joint? Y'all know what I'm talking about. That that smell like tuxedo. Everybody say, does anybody have that one? And is it close to tuxedo? It's EDP. The EDT smells different than the EDP. It's the one everybody compares to tuxedo. I can't think of that house right now. Adventures Green Eyes Tweed. Ooh, mustache. Yep, yep. All right. Does it smell? Would you guys know? Does it smell like tuxedo? Man, Stacks, I think you did a comparison on that. Somebody did a comparison on that. Green Eyes Tweed him. Okay, Stacks, does it start off? So it starts off like Green Eyes Tweed and it dries down to BR 540. How does that blend? I try to create a bench. Okay. I got to get my nose on tuxedo, man. That's one of the fragrances I done got my nose on almost everything except that tuxedo, man. And it gets a lot of love in the community, man. A lot of people like that fragrance, man. You know. Yep. Okay, I remember that now, Stacks. That's what I thought. I got you. I got you. Holding its own, I'll take that because I think that mustache going for about $40, but I seen it kind of went up a little bit when it got popular. You know what I'm saying? As most fragrances do. When they start getting popular, the mustache and them was like, "Hey man, look out! the word is out. Let's go hike it up to $50." You know what I'm saying? Let's go hike it up a little bit. They do that, man, for real. They do that. See, that's my thing with the. And I don't think they were trying to clone it, but like with a clone house, I don't really think they can do one to ones, man. Really, you know. But if you can give me 80% in the wheelhouse, and I'm paying $40 for a $300 niche fragrance, I'll take that because it also becomes a scent in and of itself. While it's trying to clone, but at the same time, it's a scent in and of itself. Coach from in yesterday. Hey man, that's a real pleasing fragrance, man. A lot of people like that Coach, man. Like I've never heard nobody say, that coach put me off. I've never heard that. So mass appealing, pleasing joint right there. And I've seen that bad boy in rack stores sometime, that coach joint. They got a few of them. I know they got their platinum too as well in that coach line. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, you guys that came in just a little late. Hey, well, you know what? Kevin was pulled into the uh the red pill manosphere. Well, not necessarily pulled into. He was introduced to the red pill manosphere by a guy named BGS. Because BGS had guys that he was helping, but he was kind of stuck. And them guys, they needed like an image consultant and a style consultant because it was only so far BGS could take him. And BGS brought him in, to my understanding. But Kevin really just started off image consultant, fragrance and fashion, and then he slid over to the red pill, you know. But I really wouldn't say I'm a red pill or any blue pill or any type of pill or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say that. But I do agree with a lot of the talking points that the red pill community is saying. I would say just don't be, overtly anything, and I wouldn't blindly follow anything. You know what I'm saying? Always do what's best for you. And it's okay to listen. What I learned is, it's cool to listen, but at the same time, have your own mind at the same time. You know what I'm saying? When you're making decisions and doing things. Get lost sauce waiting. Shoot. What got lost in the sauce stacks? Well, you gotta wear what you like and do what you like, man. Man, appreciate that, CH, man. That means a lot, man. Appreciate that. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. It can't get lost in the rotation, man. It can't. Man, once your collection, man, and I know you deep over there, Stacks, man. Once your collection get deep, man, I got that might be another video I was thinking about doing is fragrances I've been neglecting, man. I can see it from right here. Um, Cartier, the EDT. I've been neglecting that because it just smells. I don't like vetiver. That's another thing that's at the bottom. Sweet fragrances are at the bottom, and vetiver. These are the fragrances I showed earlier, guys. That Rich List, the Baccarat Rouge 540 clone, Al Haramain Baccarat Rouge 540 extrait, Honey Mori lemon with the dense vanilla and chocolate dry down, and OMJ. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I got Cartier over there, but it's too vetiver. Then I mean, it just smells like earth, man. I don't want to smell like. So Jerry, what's happening, man? What's going down, man? Glad you could jump in, man. Next time, man, I just threw this together, man. I think next time I do a live, I'm just fooling around with this thing. I'm gonna set it up so more people can know. But I got a Cartier over there, the EDT. It has too much vetiver, man. That bad boy smell like you 1,000 years old, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to smell like a 95-year-old man, man. It just smell like oil. And that's another thing. I'm so glad this came up. Case in point, I got my nose on that bad boy on the Cartier Eau de Toilette in Saks. So I'm walking around Saks. I put it on my hand. It was good. I was like, all right, cool, man. I could rock with this. I'm smelling, I'm liking. I'm walking around the mall, I'm dry down. All right. Went on Fragrance Net. I got it for like 40, $45 tester. Fragrance Net ordered it. Then when I wore it, it's just too earthy, too soily, man. If you like vetiver, because ain't nobody right or wrong in this thing. If you like vetiver, you will love Cartier Eau de Toilette. You will love this joint because it is vetiver heavy, man. Now, you losing good at this streaming? Doing good? Hey, man, Stacks, I'm just freestyling, man. I so appreciate that, man. You know what I'm saying? Just throwing it together, man. Just kind of pop it in on, man. If y'all like it, man, I'll bring this back and do more of these more often because I can discuss more fragrances and fashion, man. If you guys have any style, fashion questions, pop them in there too. I got y'all on that, man. Man, we doing awesome, man. Thanks, Jerry. Appreciate that. After supremacy in heaven with Silver Mountain Water Clone. Okay. Silver Martin with some sweetness in there. That's probably live, man. I got that Armaf Derby Clubhouse Blondes, which is Silver Martin Water Clone. It's like sweet tea hopping off and popping off, man. Sweet tea joint. You know what I'm saying? Sweet tea. Man, thanks, CH, man. I'm humbled by that. I really am. I appreciate that, man. Much love. Respect. More than 5 times. Okay. So Afnan, man, let me tell you, by the way, the Middle Eastern houses are on the way. I'm telling you, man, all these other houses, beware. Afnan, Latafa, Rasasi, Armaf. I'm talking $20 for the 100 ml. Full bottle lights presentation. They are coming with it, man. Hold up. Slamming bones, you on them bone stacks, big six to the board. You feel me? Already gone sort the board stacks, man. Get everything out their hand, man. I love that, man. I play defense. I won't even count no money. I'll just sort the board and get everything out your hand. The top friends picked up. Man, Ooh Mood is live. Incense, sweet. Say, man, I don't own anything like Ooh Mood. Guys, for the fall and winter, that Ooh Mood is a mood, man. Great performance. That Cayenne that's coming next. All right, that's that leathery spicy joint. That Cayenne that's on my radar. I got a whole notebook of fragrances, man. Oud for Glory, Farmer. Already, man. Already. Exactly, man. Polo Double Black. See, I've never smelled that one, man. Those fragrances can get discontinued, man, real quick, man. Real quick. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it's 32 minutes on here, man. I'm gonna go ahead on and wrap that up, man. I appreciate y'all rocking with me, man. This impromptu, man. I just pushed the live button and went forward. Why not, man? You know what I'm saying? Why not? You have to act and look the part, man. What you do, man, and I don't wanna, you know, tell you that you could just put on a fragrance and be sloppy and get compliments, man. I mean, come on, man. Your family and friends might compliment you, man, but I'm talking about outside of that. It has to all go together. Like my last video, how to dress up a simple outfit. All I had on was a t-shirt and jeans. And the guy that works in Target gave me a compliment. He didn't say I smell good. He ain't up on me like that. First thing people see is your appearance. I'm not saying you got to put on a suit, but just be put together. You know what I'm saying? Then put your fragrance on. And I'm almost sure your compliments will increase. But I think people are being disingenuous when they say, okay, I wore Armaf Club de Nuit, which is the most complimented fragrance I own. I wore Armaf Club de Nuit Intense and I ain't getting no compliments. So how was your presentation, man? Were you sloppy? You got stains on your shirt? Were your shoes dirty? You know what I'm saying? You gotta tell the whole story. And all that's got to match up. Already, baby. It's going down, man. It's going down, man. Already stacks, man. For real, man. Got to hold it down, man. Straight up, man. What it do? What it do, baby? Already stacks, man. Straight up, man. But yo, man, I'ma hop off here, man. I'm not sure what I'm gonna go. I might go live again tomorrow, man. You never go, or maybe again, maybe Friday or this weekend, man. But I appreciate y'all. Thanks for liking, comment, subscribing, and share the Goldie because the Goldie's going global, man. Believe that, man. All right, man. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.